Have you ever pondered the cultural, historical, and spiritual layers behind the practice of young virgin girls sleeping with tourists? Welcome to a journey where we explore these intricate layers and their implications in Tibetan society. This documentary delves into the roots, impact, and ongoing debates surrounding this controversial practice, offering a nuanced understanding of the complexities of societal norms, belief systems, and cultural heritage. We will be navigating through the labyrinth of Tibetan history, spirituality, and traditions, examining how they intersect with modern societal values and global trends. From the spiritual significance of ancient monastic life to the natural wonders of the Tibetan Plateau, we will uncover the intriguing facets of Tibetan society, culture, and environment. We will also delve into the contentious issue of young women engaging in intimate encounters with strangers during festivals, a practice deeply rooted yet controversial. Prepare to journey into a world where ancient traditions, spirituality, and societal norms intersect in unexpected ways. Tibetan history is a tapestry woven with threads of spirituality, geopolitics, and resilience. This rich history is deeply intertwined with Tibetan Buddhism and the ancient Bon religion, both of which have shaped the cultural and spiritual landscapes of the region. The influence of these spiritual traditions is palpable, with monasteries dotting the rugged terrain and prayer flags fluttering in the wind. The Dalai Lama, the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism, has been a guiding force for the Tibetan people, navigating them through both peaceful and challenging times. His teachings have been instrumental in preserving Tibetan culture and spirituality in the face of adversity. Geographically, Tibet was a significant player on the world stage, strategically located along the Silk Road. This ancient trade route connected the East and West, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. As a result, Tibet was not just a spiritual hub, but also a vibrant center of commerce and diplomacy. The 20th century, however, brought a wave of change that shook the very foundations of Tibet. The Chinese annexation of Tibet in the mid-20th century ignited a struggle for cultural preservation. Tibetans faced the daunting task of preserving their spiritual practices, language, and traditional way of life amidst political upheaval. Despite these challenges, the resilience of the Tibetan people shines through. They continue to uphold their spiritual traditions, passing them down through generations. The power of their faith and the strength of their resolve have ensured that Tibetan culture continues to thrive, even in the face of adversity. As we delve deeper into the cultural, historical, and spiritual underpinnings of Tibet, we begin to see the complex layers that inform the practice of young virgin girls sleeping with tourists. This practice, controversial as it may be, is embedded within a larger historical and spiritual context. Understanding this context is crucial in order to approach the topic with sensitivity and respect. It allows us to appreciate the nuances of Tibetan society and culture, and to comprehend the forces that shape these practices. This historical and spiritual backdrop sets the stage for understanding the controversial practice at hand. Tibetan monasteries are not just places of worship. They are centers of learning, spirituality, and tradition. These spiritual fortresses serve as a testament to the rich monastic life that lies at the heart of Tibetan culture. Monastic life is not just about robes and rituals. It's a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. It involves rigorous study, deep meditation, and a commitment to the pursuit of wisdom. Monks and nuns devote their lives to understanding the profound teachings of Buddhism, seeking to attain a state of inner peace and spiritual liberation. In recent years, there's been a resurgence of interest in monastic life among young Tibetans. Despite the challenges posed by modernization, these young seekers are drawn to the tranquility and wisdom offered by this ancient way of life. They see it as a path to preserve their cultural heritage and contribute to the spiritual fabric of Tibetan society. Monastic life offers a unique lens through which to view Tibet's cultural heritage. Tibetan society is a testament to the strength of communal bonds and adaptation to change. In the heart of this society, we find unique practices that have shaped the community for centuries. One such practice is fraternal polyandry, a form of marriage where a woman is married to all the brothers in a family. This may sound unusual to some, but in the harsh and sparse landscape of Tibet, it had its practical reasons. By keeping land within the family, it helped prevent the division of farms into unworkable plots, thus ensuring economic stability. However, in the face of modernization, these societal values are undergoing significant shifts. With the introduction of new economic opportunities and exposure to different lifestyles, the younger generation is leaning towards monogamous marriages. This mirrors a broader trend of societal transformation where traditional practices are re-evaluated under the lens of modern sensibilities. The change is palpable, and the question arises: what does this mean for the cultural practices that have defined Tibetan society for so long? There's no simple answer. While some practices may fade, others may evolve or find new relevance in the modern world. As societal values evolve, so too do the practices associated with them. The story of Tibet is a testament to this, a narrative of traditions and change coexisting, continually shaping the unique tapestry of Tibetan society. The Tibetan Plateau, or the Third Pole, is a unique and fragile ecosystem. This vast expanse of land, perched high above sea level, is a treasure trove of biodiversity. The plateau is home to a variety of species that have adapted to its harsh conditions, some of which cannot be found anywhere else in the world. Consider the Tibetan antelope, for instance, a creature as graceful as it is resilient. This animal is an emblem of the region, symbolizing the spirit of the Tibetan people. Then there's the elusive snow leopard, a master of stealth and survival, whose very existence is woven into the local folklore. And let's not forget the sturdy yak, an essential part of the Tibetan economy and way of life. But it's not just about the fauna. The Tibetan Plateau is also a vital climate regulator. As the highest and largest plateau in the world, it influences weather patterns across the globe. It serves as a natural barrier, affecting monsoon systems and helping to maintain the Earth's temperature balance. Yet, this unique ecosystem is under threat. Climate change, habitat loss, and human activities are all taking their toll, threatening the survival of the plateau's rich biodiversity. The preservation of this natural environment is not just a local issue, but a global one. And so, we find that this natural wealth is an integral part of Tibet's cultural fabric. The plateau's biodiversity, its role in climate regulation, it's all interconnected, a testament to the intricate balance of our world. Tibet, the water tower of Asia, is a crucial player in the global water scenario. The region is the source of many of Asia's major rivers, including the Yangtze, Yellow, Mekong, and Indus, to name a few. These rivers flow through 10 countries, serving as a lifeline for nearly 2 billion people who depend on them for drinking water, agriculture, and hydroelectric power. But a specter is looming over this water tower: climate change. The glaciers of Tibet, often referred to as the third pole, are under threat. Warming temperatures are causing these icy reservoirs to melt at an alarming rate. This not only jeopardizes the water supply for billions, but also increases the risk of catastrophic floods and landslides. As we delve deeper into the 21st century, the need to address these environmental challenges becomes even more pressing. The fate of Tibet's water resources has far-reaching implications. In Tibet, the stars guide decisions, and health is a matter of holistic balance. The ancient traditions of Tibetan astrology and medicine are deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life. Astrology, a blend of Indian, Chinese, and original Bon elements, is consulted for significant decisions, from choosing a name for a newborn to deciding the best time for a journey. Health, too, is seen in a broader perspective. Good health is more than the absence of disease. It's a balance of the body's energies and harmony with the environment. Tibetan medicine, known as Sowa Rigpa, is a holistic approach that blends diet, behavior, and herbal remedies. One fascinating element in Tibetan medicine is the cordyceps fungus. Known as the Himalayan Viagra, this rare fungus, which grows on caterpillars, is highly valued for its healing properties, boosting energy, and supporting lung and kidney function. Astrology and medicine are two sides of the same coin in Tibetan society. Tibetan customs, like sky burials and festivals, offer glimpses into deeply held beliefs and practices. Sky burials, a poignant ritual, reflect the Tibetan understanding of life's impermanence and the cycle of reincarnation. In this practice, the deceased's body is offered to vultures, embodying the concept of life feeding life, a testament to their belief in the interconnectedness of all beings. Next, we delve into the Losar festival, marking the Tibetan New Year. A time of renewal, Losar brings communities together in celebrations filled with traditional performances, communal feasts, and vibrant displays. However, it's not without its controversies. One such custom is that of young women sleeping with strangers in the hopes of attracting good fortune for the coming year. This practice, while rooted in ancient beliefs, stirs ongoing debates about cultural preservation versus societal progression. These customs reflect the Tibetan perception of life, death, and renewal, a testament to their enduring spiritual legacy and cultural resilience. In the urban centers of Tibet, tradition meets modernity. As we navigate through the bustling streets of Lhasa, we see age-old landmarks like the majestic Potala Palace standing tall amidst the backdrop of modern infrastructure. Lhasa, the heart of Tibet, is a testament to how the traditional and the contemporary can coexist harmoniously. However, this intersection of the past and the present is not without its challenges. The advent of modernization has brought with it the inevitable issues of pollution, threatening the pristine natural environment Tibet is known for. Moreover, the rapid pace of modern life risks eroding the long-standing cultural practices that have defined Tibetan society for centuries. The question, then, is not whether modernization should occur, but how it can be managed in a way that respects and preserves Tibet's rich cultural heritage. The challenge lies in striking a balance between embracing the new and preserving the old. Modernization, while bringing development, also poses challenges to Tibet's cultural heritage. Tibet's landmarks are silent witnesses to its rich history and spiritual heritage. Standing tall amidst the rugged terrains of Tibet, the Potala Palace, and Jokang Temple are such gems that narrate stories of a time long past. The Potala Palace, once the winter residence of the Dalai Lama, is a grand structure that blends architecture and spirituality in its hallways, chapels, and libraries. On the other hand, Jokang Temple, revered as the spiritual heart of Tibet, is a crucial pilgrimage site attracting devoted Buddhists from all corners of the globe. Its sacred statue of Jowo Rinpoche is believed to be blessed by Buddha himself. These landmarks, frozen in time yet evolving, are more than just architectural marvels. They serve as reminders of Tibet's spiritual journey, its resilience in the face of change, and its undying quest for enlightenment. These landmarks stand as testament to Tibet's enduring spirit and cultural richness. In our journey, we have explored the intricate layers of Tibetan society. We've delved into the historical and spiritual significance that shapes the land of snows. From the teachings of the Dalai Lama to the ancient Bon religion, we've examined the vibrant cultural heritage flourishing within monastic life and how it's adapting to modern influences. We've also walked through the rich biodiversity of the Tibetan Plateau, the Third Pole, and its global importance as the water tower of Asia. The intertwining of Tibetan astrology and medicine in daily life, as well as the unique practices of sky burials and the Losar festival, have given us a deeper understanding of this resilient culture. We visited urban Tibet, witnessing the merging of tradition and modernity, and admired significant landmarks like the Potala Palace. Among these cultural tapestries, we've discussed the controversial practice of young virgin girls sleeping with tourists, a tradition entangled with societal norms, spirituality, and the pursuit of good fortune. As we conclude, we leave you to ponder the complex interplay of tradition, spirituality, and societal norms in the land of snows.